I keep thinking, am I doing something wrong? I must be doing something wrong if it's taking God this long to answer me. So I am in a period of waiting. I am waiting on God to come through and come through in a big way. So for the past 2 years, it seems like everything has been hitting me back to back to back. I have all of these huge financial responsibilities, and it seems like everything is hitting me at the same time. Of course, it would hit me at the same time that my business is up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, right? So, for the past 2 years, I have been praying to God in a big way. God, I need you now. I need you to come through for me. There's some big things that I have to be able to do financially, and I cannot do it on my own. Let me tell you, that is so hard. It is so hard to just sit back and wait on God, not take things into your own hands, not do things your own way. Just sit back and wait. One of the things that I have learned about God is that He takes His sweet time. God is never in a rush. It does not matter. You could think it's the biggest emergency in the world. You are praying and crying out to God. God operates on God's time. And that is so hard sometimes to deal with. It's so hard to accept. Because for me, what I keep thinking, am I doing something wrong? I must be doing something wrong if it's taking God this long to answer me. So I have my moments where I start to think to myself, like, I have to figure this out because I must be doing something wrong. Yesterday, I watched this sermon, and the sermon was about how to wait on God. And at the end of the sermon, the pastor, who I absolutely love, it's Pastor Darius Daniels. At the end of the sermon, one of the things that he said was, "You are not doing anything wrong." Like, that was one of the things that he said to his congregation. He told them, if you are in a period of waiting, you're not doing anything wrong. You just have to wait on God. But that is hard for me. Waiting is hard for me. I'm like the most impatient person ever. So having to sit here and wait on God, I'm like, God, please, can we please hurry it up? But God knows that I'm impatient. And I think that's the thing. He's never in a hurry, and He never really does things on our timeline because that's what faith is all about. Trusting God to come through, trusting that God's timing is always going to be perfect, trusting that God knows what we need. He knows what I need. So He will deliver what I need when I need it. And this week I was reading Isaiah, and one of the things that stood out to me in this chapter that I was reading is that God kept saying, at the right time, at the right time, I, the Lord, will make it happen. I, the Lord, will make it happen at the right time. So that is what I'm reminded, that at the right time, God will make it happen. It's really hard when the enemy is in your ear, right? Constantly. Did God say that? Did God tell you to wait? Did God tell you to sit down and sit back and wait for Him? Did God, like, that's the same thing that the enemy did in the garden, right? So I am just sitting back. God has me in this season of waiting, but that is when your faith is tested. It is tested. That is when your faith is tested. Do you believe that God is going to come through? Do you believe that God is going, whatever it is that He said He's going to do you believe that He's going to do it? Even when it looks like nothing is happening, nothing is going to work out, do you still believe in His word? So if you are in a season of waiting, and I mean waiting on God to do something big, waiting on a miracle. Because if God does not move, you don't know how things are going to work out. That is the season that I am in. If you are waiting on God to move, I just want to give you that reassurance. I just want to give you that confirmation. I just want to give you that word that I read this week. At the right time, I, the Lord, will make it happen. God always works on His time. And I understand that sometimes we want God to hurry up. It's like, God, but trust that God is going to come through. God's word never comes back void. And God is going to come through in a way bigger than we could ever even imagine, better than we can ever even imagine, because God's ways are higher than our ways, right? And He is always giving us more, abundantly more than we could ever ask or ever think.